pyramids were energy machines. That below Chefren and below the Giza pyramids, there is a huge underground structure. That pyramids are not tombs for one dead body, but they are energy amplifiers. They were built for the living communities.
We are very happy to welcome back to our channel Sam Osmanagich, the discoverer of the Bosnian pyramids. For more than 20 years, he has been dedicating his heart and soul to sharing this incredible discovery with the world. A discovery that has opened the way to a new kind of archaeology, based on freedom, sharing, truth, and a multidisciplinary approach, in line with the principle that a new humanity should have. Over the last 2 years, you have published a great number of scientific papers, making the Bosnian Pyramids archaeological site one of the most active archaeological sites in the world. Have you finally received international recognition for your work?
Well, first of all, I'm very happy to talk to you again, Gianluca. I'm very fond of Italians. They come in great numbers here in Visoko, in the heart of Bosnia. They visit the Bosnian Pyramid district, they have a good energy, and they are coming back again year after year. Now, you gave a very good introduction, and you are right. For the last 20 years, the Bosnian Pyramid project has been bringing something unique in the world of archaeology. Not only this is the most active archaeological site, because we work all 12 months every year. It is also the multidisciplinary scientific project, like you said, because archaeology alone cannot answer the question who built pyramids, when, how, and why. What is the purpose of pyramids? That's why we needed experts in energy phenomena, physicists, quantum and nuclear physicists, engineers, electrical engineers, sound, telecommunication, medical doctors, geophysicists, georadar, satellite, LiDAR, geothermal technologies. And we are very happy to show to the world that pyramids are not tombs for one dead body, but they are energy amplifiers. They were built for the living communities. In science, there is a scientific methodology that you need to follow. 20 years ago, we started with the first step, and that was hypothesis that we have pyramid complex in Bosnia. The second step, we established a non-profit foundation for the archaeological and scientific research, and we started digging, we started dating, we started energy measurements, lab analysis, sample testing. The step number 3 was to bring independent researchers from all over the world, and they were doing their measurements. The step number 4 was to organize international scientific conferences. In the last 2 decades, we have had 8 scientific conferences, and this year, June 2026, number 9. A great number of mainstream and independent researchers from different scientific fields came to Bosnia, confirming that we have the oldest and the biggest pyramids. And the last step, step number 5, is to publish peer-reviewed original research articles in international scientific journals. And you are completely right when you said in the last 3 years, 2024, 2025, 2026, we published almost 50 scientific articles about different aspects of Bosnian pyramids. Pyramid of the sun, and the moon, and the dragon, and earth, and love, and the tumulus, and underground tunnels, energy aspect, healing aspect, archaeoastronomical aspect. So, we've been proving that we do our work in scientific way. 50 years from now, people who have been attacking us in Wikipedia, in archaeological community, historians, geologists, nobody will remember them, but they will be aware of the Bosnian pyramids as the oldest pyramid complex in the world, because everything we do in scientific way. Therefore, answer to your first question, are we getting scientific recognition? Well, we've been publishing our discoveries in scientific journals, and they stay there for decades to come.
I have to thank you for your work, because it is truly incredible. For me, discovering your research about 2 years ago, during the 7th Scientific Conference, was something that changed my life. Seeing independent researchers from different disciplines working together was very powerful for me. It felt like something from the future, not from the present time. So, in my opinion, you are not only creating a new approach to archaeology, you are also helping to create a new humanity.
Yes, you are right, Gianluca. Our scientific conference number 7 in 2024 gathered about 10 physicists and engineers. We had famous Professor Konstantin Korotko, geophysicist from University of St. Petersburg from Russia. We had Heikki Savolainen, sound engineer from Finland. We have engineer Goran Marjanovic. He is telecommunication engineer from Serbia. We have Zdeslav Hrepic, he is a physicist, PhD from Croatia. We have physicist Jasper Johansen from Denmark. We had some of our researchers from Bosnia, nuclear physicist, Professor Feri Zadrovic, and so on. So this is what we wanted them to do, to bring their equipment and independently measure energy phenomena of Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun, Moon Pyramid, tumulus in Vratnica, tunnels. And what we have proven is, as you climb the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun, or tumulus, conical artificial hill in Vratnica, the energy parameters, the energy phenomena were getting stronger and stronger, confirming that pyramids were the energy amplifiers. So this is very important because you are the first one in the world. Egyptology has been around for 200 years, and they still don't know what was the true purpose of pyramids. And here, in the heart of Bosnia, the Bosnian Pyramid District, in short 20 years, we have done more than Egyptology in 200 years. The pyramids were energy machines and very practical purposes. Number one, communication device through the scalar waves. Number two, the pyramids with energies protect what is the most precious to us, our health. Number three, the pyramid energy improves the molecular structure of the most important liquid in our life, water. Number four, the pyramid energy improves molecular structure of food. We are what we eat, we are what we drink. Number five, the pyramid energy improves the immunity of our body. Number six, the pyramid energy develops our spiritual senses. So you see how the pyramid energy has very practical purposes. So now in Bosnia, we are answering very important questions about the purpose of pyramids, about our true history. But this is only the first step. True history, science, energy, healing, spirituality. And you also mentioned one important thing. In our beautiful park, we had our flag, blue flag, with 3 words only love, peace, and freedom. Now, 11 years ago, where we have park today, there was swampy, muddy land, neglected, garbage everywhere. We purchased the properties, we started cleaning, clearing, planting tens of thousands of flowers, bushes, fruit trees, and other plants, building different installations where we combine the art and the true history. Place with the festivals and concerts, spiritual peace, nutrition, lectures, what we eat, what we drink. And you are very well aware, Gianluca, that we have built the place of the new concept of future. This is the place where we don't charge the entrance to the park, even though it costs us a lot of money to build and to maintain. All our parkings are for free. They cost us a lot of money to build and to maintain and to pay people. All our concerts and festivals are for free. Of course, we pay those, musical superstars. We pay the honorarium, we pay the light and the sound and the, security guards. But why we are doing that for free? We want to bring the feeling of freedom back to the people. And people feel that. They appreciate that. They can see our good intentions. We are not there for the money. We are there to share and to give and to live fulfilled lives. Like you said once, you started learning about the vibrations. And guess what? Our genius mind of Nikola Tesla, 120 years ago, said, if you want to find out secrets of universe, you need to view them through the energy and frequency and vibrations. And guess what? The Bosnian Pyramid project is not the archaeological project. The Bosnian pyramids are about energy because pyramids amplify the energies. They are about very specific frequencies that we measure, and those frequencies affect our vibrations of us, humans, animals, plants, water. We all vibrate higher when exposed to the pyramid energies. So see how we revolutionarily change the narrative about the Bosnian pyramids. And you are a part of this exciting project.
Se anche voi sentite il richiamo di questo luogo, noi come progetto Mesbet ogni anno organizziamo un viaggio a Visoko completo con partenza dall'Italia col pullman, in completa collaborazione con la fondazione. Visitiamo tutti i luoghi più importanti, la Piramide del Sole, i tunnel, la Piramide della Luna, le sfere di pietra di Davidovic, piccola tappa a Sarajevo, permanenza in hotel a 5 stelle con spa inclusa, pranzi e cene tutto in compagnia, tutto incluso. Facciamo tappa alle Piramidi di Cividale in Italia con il loro scopritore. Una volta sul posto avremo il piacere di avere una conferenza privata di Osmanagich, insomma non ci facciamo mancare nulla. Trovate tutte le informazioni in descrizione di questo video, oppure al link mesbet.it/viaggiavisoko, oppure potete scrivermi direttamente a info@mesbet.it. Ogni anno ad agosto, per quest'anno c'è ancora qualche posto, e sono gli ultimi giorni per iscriversi, quindi approfittatene. E ora torniamo a Sam e al significato più profondo di questo progetto. Buona visione! I can't wait to come back again, to meet you, to reconnect with the whole complex, and with all the people of the foundation. You have created something full of beautiful people who are helping this project, helping visitors, and in some way helping the entire world. For me, all of you are an example. You are among the first people who are using the energy of the pyramids and of the entire complex to live better and to help other people live better too. At the beginning of this project, maybe many people didn't understand the question of the pyramid. Maybe they didn't understand the new physics, the energy measurements, or the deeper meaning of the discovery. But they could feel the freedom. They could feel the healthy vibration. I saw this with my own eyes. I saw people who were happier, healthier, more open, and more connected to their own truth. And now, together with some people I meet during the conference, like Jesper Johans and others, we have started studying other places, trying to understand whether there may be other pyramids in the world. In Italy, for example, there are many strange mountains that we think could possibly be pyramids or part of pyramid complex. Because, as you taught us, pyramids are never alone. They are always part of a complex. Maybe we could call it a radionic complex, almost like the motherboard of a computer. One of your most important works, in my opinion, is probably the one about the sacra geometry of this place. The positioning of the pyramids and the way the ancient builders designed the whole complex seems to show a very big vision. Could you tell us more about this? About the sacra geometry and maybe about the global vision of the builders who created this complex?
Yes, I'll be glad to do that. First, we are expecting you to come this summer, as early as June, and you will be happy again. You know, when you have a place with tens of thousands of people coming year after year, they leave their good energies, energy signature, energy stamp. They come again, they bring more people, new people come, they can feel that good energy. And really, our life is about the vibration. You know, Deluca, every day I walk the park and the tunnels, and when I go there, I clean a little bit garbage. There is a piece of paper, there is a bag, there is a bottle. I clean it, put it in the garbage bin. So what I do, I try to keep our place nice, clean, organized, neat. What I do, I serve other people. And serving other people, giving them, sharing with them, for me, that is the highest level of spirituality, making some people happy. So, this is what we want everyone to understand. We need to share, we need to coordinate, we need to communicate, we need to live in harmony with each other. Now, when the original builders of the Bosnian pyramids position, lay out their structures, they were following elements of sacred geometry. What are the elements of sacred geometry? Two mathematical numbers, number p or pi, 3.14, and number phi or golden ratio, 1.68. And then certain geometrical shapes. The first, the simplest, is a straight line. For example, the top of the Bosnian Pyramid of the Moon, Temple of Mother Earth, and Pyramid of Dragon, they all lay on one straight line. And then Temple of Mother Earth, Pyramid of Love, Pyramid of the Sun, entrance to the Ravne tunnels, underground world, one straight line. The second element, triangle, but not any triangle, equilateral triangle. When we connect the tops of the Pyramid of the Sun and the Moon and the Dragon and back to the Sun, we have triangle with the same length of the sides, 2,180 meters, 2,180, 2,180, inner angles at 60 degrees. This is called linear geometry, straight lines. But you also have spiral geometry. The most important spiral is Fibonacci spiral or golden section spiral. Now, this spiral is mathematically very precise. We can see it everywhere in nature, in micro world all the way to the macro world. For example, seashells. We can see in their little houses, seashells, we can see the spiral. Flowers, for example, sunflower, can see the spiral. Our DNA, spiral. Our face, you start from your mouth, lips, nose, chin, forehead, spiral. You can see it in a tropical storm. You start from the eye of the storm, and as the storm expands, you can see spiral. All the way to the spiral galaxy. For me, it seems that the universal mind, the creator, was using energy movement following the Fibonacci spiral to create all the life on this planet and in the universe. And guess what? This is a proof that there is a harmony in the universe. There is a cosmical balance. There is a cosmic dance. And the ancient pyramid builders knew about this cosmic harmony. When they laid out the Bosnian pyramids, they were following the Fibonacci spiral. For example, when you look at the relief of the Bosnian Valley or the pyramids, you start from the top of the Love Pyramid. You go through the top of the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun. You intersect with the top of Temple of Mother Earth, Pyramid of Love, and you finish at the tumulus in Vratnica. This is one spiral with the 5 pyramid summits. In nature, you don't have hilltops or mountaintops that are intersecting 3, 4, 5, 6 of them with Fibonacci spiral. This is intentional design. So, what did ancient builders do? They follow the cosmic law, they follow the harmony and energy movement.
Yeah, and do you believe in the existence of the ether? Someone called ether, someone chi, prana, etc. Sort of invisible energy that moving in a spiral way.
For hundreds of years, different researchers, physicists, mathematicians, astronomers, ordinary people, they've been aware that besides our physical senses and physical properties that we can see and that we can measure, there are also some invisible energies that affect our life. For example, Plato, ancient Greek scientist, he has those famous 5 Platonic solids. One of them is a pentagram. You have 5 sides. 4 sides represent the elements of creation, physical elements: water, soil, earth, air, wind, and fire. 4 elements. And the 5th element is invisible, ether. So those 5 elements create all the life. So pentagram, and especially dodecahedron with the 12 pentagrams, is one of the Platonic solids, and according to Plato, Creator has used dodecahedron to lay out all the stars on the night sky. That was thousands of years ago. Nikola Tesla was talking a lot about the ether. He was doing very systematic scientific experiments proving that there is an energy properties that help to transport the energy, to transport the information, not vacuum. He was talking about the ether. Unfortunately, the mainstream physicists accepted Albert Einstein's theory that disregard the ether. But eventually, people will come again to the existence of ether. We also mentioned prana. Eastern traditions, like Tibet, China, India, they've been talking about the life's energy, also called prana or chi. 100 years ago, 90 years ago, there was a scientist, Roald Reif, who developed a special machine, and he was able to measure this life energy, which he named orgone energy. And even today, we have instruments based on his work. This instrument today is called experimental life energy meter. It works on a scale from 0 to 100. For example, the orgone energy or life energy of the atmosphere in the cities is about 20%, which is very low. Why? Because our cities are contaminated. A lot of technical radiations, a lot of bad electromagnetism, a lot of bad technology that we have, TVs, computers, laptops, tablets, mobile phones, satellite dishes, microwaves, and so on. Only 20%. If you go to the nature, the cities, it is 50%. But if you go to the Bosnian pyramids and the Bosnian pyramid tunnels, the orgone energy is 100%. So now we have direct link between the pyramids and invisible energies that can still be measured, the life energy. So to answer to your question, yes, I do believe that there are not one, but several different types of invisible energies. Some of them we find a way to measure, some of them we find indirect way to prove their existence, and for some of them we still don't have scientific instruments to measure them.
For now, maybe in the future humanity will find better instruments to measure these energies, but even today we can feel them. And as you said before, we can also observe their effects. We can see how this energy seems to move through sacred geometry, through spirals, and through harmony in nature. So even if we cannot measure everything yet, we can already see the effects. And that is already something very important. One of my questions was, what is the main reason why someone should visit the Bosnian pyramids, the park and the tunnel today? And what is the reason why people should come back again? But in a way, you have already answered this question.
Of course, people come for different reasons to the Bosnian pyramids. Some of them, they want to see if the pyramids and the tunnels really exist. Some of them, they come for science. A lot of people are coming for the healing, because you go to the tunnels, if you have high blood pressure, it gets normalized. If you have high glucose, high sugar in the blood, drops to the normal level. Pains, gone. respiratory problems, asthma, it helps a lot. People with the tumors and cancers, we can see excellent improvement in health. So people are coming for the healing reasons. People are coming, to taste the pyramid water. People are coming for spirituality. They realize they're not only physical beings, but they're also spiritual beings. They come to the park, oasis of peace, and friendship, and sincerity, and freedom. So once they come, they will come again and again. They're going to bring their families, they're going to bring their friends, they're going to bring the groups, and they're always welcome.
Yeah, and I hope to do the same things. I can wait to come back again. And for the future, what are the next challenges you would like to face in the near future? Have some points?
Yes, we stay very busy on all our fronts. Archeology. Right now, we have 6 pyramids, 2 tumuli, 7 entrances to underground tunnels. This summer, we will be working in the tunnel Ravne 6 and Ravne 5. We already started discovering artifacts there. So our volunteers who come every year, June, July, August, September, October, they're going to join us and they will be part of the new discoveries. Number 2, science, another scientific conference, more scientific measurements, more lab analysis. Another one, sport. This summer, we're going to have international women tennis tournament in August. We're going to have basket 3-on-3 international tournament. We're going to have our pyramid trail, people running. We're going to have our volleyball, beach volleyball. So a lot of sports, a lot of recreation, a lot of spirituality, a lot of meditation on different places, in the tunnels, on the pyramids, on the tumulus, in our green crystal pyramid in the park. We're going to have a lot of sessions. People are coming, doing the workshops. We're going to have our concerts, our major concerts for the summer solstice. June 20th, June 21st, we have famous regional musical superstars. Thousands of people come, young people, older people, they come, they sing, they dance, they enjoy the music. So, a lot of new stuff. Now we have a lot of infrastructure where we can hold our events. People are coming, they go back home with the smiley faces.
In Italy, during the last few months, some mainstream social media pages and sports pages have been talking a lot about you, especially because of your friendship with Novak Djokovic. The curiosity has attracted a lot of attention, especially from the sports world. Could you tell us something about your friendship with him and about support for your project?
Novak Djokovic is the best tennis player of all times. Of course, in the future, people like Yannick Sinner, Carlos Alcaraz can do more. But right now, Novak Djokovic is number 1. He is arguably one of the best athletes, sportsmen ever. In order to achieve that, you need to do a lot of work on yourself. Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Novak Djokovic is a very intelligent man. Novak reads a lot, thinks a lot. Novak lives very healthy lifestyle. He is pushing the wellness, what we eat and what we drink. Novak respects Nikola Tesla and his work a lot. Novak wants to know more about the true history and the free energy. So everything he does really has a common interest with what we do. He's been following our project for years, and 6 years ago, he decided to contact us and to come for the first time. In the last 6 years, he's been visiting us 7 times. He stays 2 days, 3 days, 7 days. He loves the place. He starts his day with a meditation in the tunnels. He eats healthy. He meets with the people. Together with us, he built tennis stadium, which he opened in July of 2022 tournament. And in the future, he plans to bring young player to this stadium, and he intends to play there, to have some humanitarian exhibitions, to promote tennis, to promote sport, to promote healthy habits. So everything he does, really, it is our interest also. He is the man of the principles. He respects our flag, love, peace, freedom. We respect it. And that's the reason why we have so much in common.
We can say that Pyramid Complex and your park is one of the secrets of his success in the sport. He had a secret.
I think two things are very important for the tennis player and athletes and sportsmen. One thing is the water. The water that we have in the tunnels, we also sell the water as the pyramid souvenir. This water is vibrating high, brings you back to the balance. And it's very important for the very competitive sports. Sometimes emotionally it's very challenging. This water helps you to bring you back to the balance. And element number two, negative ions. Negative ions are some extra electrons in atoms or molecules of oxygen. They are negatively charged, free in the atmosphere. If there is something positively charged, like dust, they connect, become heavy, drop to the floor. So negative ions clean the atmosphere from dust, from smoke, from smog, from pollen, from microbes, viruses, bacteria, fungi. They clean our body from the outside and from the inside. Negative ions help us to raise the level of energy, help us for the physical endurance, help us with the work of all our bodily organs, liver, and the heart, and all others. So, Novak Djokovic understands that. You go to the tunnels, you breathe deep with your lung, more negative ions, your energy goes up.
Another very popular topic in Italy right now is the research of Filippo Biondi and Corrado Malanga and his team using radar SAR technology. Have you spoken with them about your complex? They are studying what exists underground. Can you tell us something about this?
Filippo, Corrado, and Armando May. I wrote a book together with Armando May 20 years ago. They are bringing the revolution in underground scans. They use technology called radar SAR tomography with a new software which can process the information about what is under the ground. They did excellent work with the Egyptian pyramids. They became world known after their press conference in Milan on May 15, 2025, where they announced to the world that below Khafre and below the Giza pyramids, there is a huge underground structure. Actually, they had 5 items. First one, they said there are not 3 chambers in the Great Pyramid of Egypt, but 5. I believe they are right. Second, they say there are not 2 chambers in Chefren pyramid, but 5. I believe they are right. Number 3, below the Giza pyramids, there are 8 columns in 2 parallel rows. 4 columns in each, going down for 565 meters. This is revolutionary. But probably they're right, because you can see on the scan very regular, rounded columns going down. Number 4, those columns end up at the chambers, big chambers, 80 by 80 meters. 2 of them. And number 5, they're saying more than 2,300 meters below the Giza plateau, there is possibly huge habitation area, maybe underground cities. About that, I don't know. Maybe there are some natural cavities. If they are artificially made, this is a revolutionary discovery. I know that they are continuing their work, they are preparing another article, and I think it will be spectacular. You asked me if I knew them, the answer is yes. I know Filippo and Corrado. They did preliminary scanning of the Bosnian Valley of the Pyramids. And they presented me the results. 3 things. Number 1, behind the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun, there is even bigger pyramid. Number 2, between Bosnian and the Love Pyramid, there is underground structure, a smaller pyramid. And they are right about that. How do I know? During the summer solstice, at the sunrise, the shadow of the Sun Pyramid shows point directly to the place where they said there is a structure. And number 3, they claim there is a tunnel connecting the Love Pyramid and the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun. And again, they are right. We discovered entrance to that tunnel back in 2007, but this entrance is on private property, so we did not pursue that, we did not claim that. They also promised me, once they finish the work with the Giza pyramids, they're going to come and do more work on Bosnian pyramids, and it's very possible that they're going to come to the Bosnian Pyramid Summer Solstice Tour and Conference in June 2027, next year, with the results about Bosnian pyramids discovery.
That will be wonderful. For me, it will be incredible and also a great success for the Italian people. We are proud of our nation, just like the Bosnian people are proud of theirs. And I love Bosnian people also for this reason. In some ways, Italians and Bosnians are very similar. So I really want to thank you for your availability and for all the wonderful information we have shared with us today. I wish you great success with your project, with the foundation, and with your personal research, because, if I remember correctly, you have been studying pyramids for about 40 years. So, in a way, you were already an expert on pyramids before discovering your own pyramids. And I think you are also an example of what one single person can do for humanity. So, I really want to thank you.
Thank you very much for such nice words. Again, I invite people to come to see what we have in Bosnia. With one last sentence, my new book number 23, is called The Pleiades Code of the Bosnian Pyramids. 7 sisters and oldest pyramids on Earth. The Pleiades are 7 stars on the night sky. We discovered Fibonacci golden section link between Bosnian pyramids and the Pleiades. And right now, this book is on 15 different languages, including Italian language as ebook, and people can read it and buy it at our website, www.thepleiadescode.com. thepleiadescode.com. Very exciting discovery.
Thank you. I will put in the description of this video all the reference, link, etc., so people can find it easily. I have only to thank you for your time and see you soon.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Ciao.